Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon White. Last time, we started up the Chargestone Cave, and in this episode, we're going to be finishing up the Chargestone Cave. I know, it's a dungeon that's 2 parts. Normally, that is not the case for Pokemon. Anyway, last time we ended up tackling a bunch of Team Plasma grunts, so I figured, okay, we need to heal up Anna, even though there was a nice doctor right down the way who could heal us for free. I don't know, I just sort of have brain farts like that sometimes. So, let us continue up with the Chargestone Cave with the next Team Plasma Grunt. Oh, he's worried about me, huh? Oh, that's so nice. He's worried about me. He should be worried about you. You're about to lose. So, we have 3 Pokemon yet again, but we still have some more Pokemon that we need to find in the Chargestone Cave. So, next up, of Pokemon that are available inside the Chargestone Cave is Clink. We already met Clink beforehand. The 2 gears that are right there. It is a pure steel type Pokemon despite it learning electric moves. It evolves at level 38 and then again at level 49. Stat-wise, its defense is its main stat, and as it evolves, it gains more defense. They're decent Pokemon, but you know, the weakness to fire type Pokemon such as my little monkey right here make it a little bit vulnerable. So it's not bad, but it's not the best, at least when I consider it compared to, say, Joltik when it comes to wanting an electric type. And now for the last Pokemon that's available inside the Chargestone Cave that has a 2% chance of being found, and that is Tynamo. Tynamos are evil. They are leech-like Pokemon that are electric, and oh boy, when they evolve, they gain an annoying ability known as Levitate, making them immune to ground-type moves. Yay. So, they evolve at level 39, and then will evolve again if you use a Thunderstone on them, which is the only Pokemon, I believe, this gen 4, Gen 5 that does that. That will evolve only into its 3rd form when it gets a stone, which kind of odd, because there's not really many Pokemon that really do that. The only other Pokemon that come to mind that actually do that is the Oddish line going to Blossom or Vileplume. But that pretty much takes care of all the new Pokemon that are available inside of the Chargestone Cave. There are some other Pokemon that you could end up finding. There are Drillburs you can find inside the Dust Clouds. You can find Bulldors here, which are the evolved form of Roggenrolas, which still have their sturdy ability, which is still annoying because you can't get their final form unless you end up trading them. But either way, that's all the Pokemon to take care of, so let's go and take care of a Watchog, because, you know, Team Plasma never learns to use anything other than Watchogs. So, Razor Shell. And it's dead, because it was a crit. Go Crits! I still don't know why I have the EXP share on, you know, hashtag, because that's just taking away experience from my precious little Anna right here. She shouldn't need to share her experience. She should be selfish. Sometimes my list comes through and I hate it when it does that. But that defeats the other Plasma Grunt. Yes, you are a proud member of Team Plasma. Good for you. So, let's go and deal with these 2 right here. These 2 Plasma members are the last 2 that you have to deal with. If you go up, we'll be battling N, but we'll be doing that for the end of the video because there's a stairs that goes down. So, time to tackle this Plasma Grunt. Do I have something to punch it with? Do I need to use Burnie to punch it? Okay, you have 1 Pokemon. What is it? It's a Leopard. Burnie! I need you to punch it! Or, better yet, I could probably use Anna to slash it. So, Razor Shell. Oh, you're one of these trainers, the ones that actually use the stat boosting, you know, moves and then attack, which would, you know, normally is a good strategy to do, except for the fact when you're going against an overleveled Pokemon like mine. That's when it gets bad. Really bad. Yeah, I will admit I do overlevel a lot of the times, but it's a lot easier to overlevel in Pokemon Black and White rather than Black and White 2, if I remember correctly, because you don't get some of the really fancy items like the Lucky Egg until way later, which can be kind of annoying. But that takes care of that, so let's take care of this plasma grunt right here, and then we'll go downstairs, get ourselves a few items, maybe battle a few trainers or two, and then we will continue on. So, let's see what this plasma grunt has. So, plasma grunt. A Sandile. Alright, and I'm gonna assume the next Pokemon you have is a Watchog. So, let's have Anna completely one-shot this Pokemon. So, Water Pulse. Very useful move, especially when you can get the confusion off on it. There we go. And Anna is now level 33. And wants to learn Aqua Jet. So I think it's about time we get rid of Focus Energy, because let's face it, I don't use Focus Energy at all. I use Mystic Water and a bunch of Water type moves, so that's perfectly fine by me. The only Pokemon I ever really set up for is my Monty, who will learn another move later on that is very helpful in raising his attack. But let's send out Munch Munch to try and deal with this Watchog. I could punch it in the face, but I'd rather bite it. Munch Munch! And Super Fang. I hate Super Fang because it does so much damage, even with Pokemon with such high physical defenses like Bernie. But that takes care of the Watchog. And defeats the Plasma Grunt. Yes, I am very good at using Pokemon. I'm very good at training them, you see. Okay, that actually raises a concern and is actually a valid point. Because, you know, that's really how it is. We have these Pokemon gyms to determine the strong from the weak for those who are able to do the skills or not. And we have the Pokemon League, in which people are able to test their strength and see if they can become the strongest in the region. However, it's hypocritical with Team Plasma saying that, because Team Plasma are filled with nothing but hypocrites. So really you can tell which ones end up, you know, supporting N and which ones are just complete hypocrites that N is quite obviously having to ignore, despite the fact that, you know, they're inside his organization and he is the so-called king of them. I'm sure that'll get explained more later, but let's go downstairs so then we can get some items. But we have an ace trainer right here that we have to deal with first. All right, so what does this ace trainer have? Well, she has two Pokemon with her, and one of them is a Drillbur. How cute. Mine's better, because mine has evolved and gained a weakness to fire. That's really the only thing that's really bad about the Drillbur line, is the fact that when it evolves, it gains a steel type. But, you know, ground is still pretty good against it. So, let us use Earthquake. Oh no, that did nothing. Now die. And there goes the Zebstrika. So, hashtag is now level 34, which makes him stronger than my Anna. That is something that should not be accepted in the slightest. But we got some items to get right here, so go right here and we get ourselves a Hyper Potion. Always good to get Hyper Potions, especially now that our Pokemon are starting to get into the hundreds of health. Anyway, it looks like there'd be an item right here, but there isn't, so I can't tell. All right. Nope, no item right there. Looks like there would be. But we just gotta go down over this way. I don't know why that girl is dancing around like that. Now, I would have thought she would have wanted a battle, but oh well. So, we got ourselves a rare candy. Rare candies in this game are actually, pardon the, you know, use of the phrase, rare, because I don't really get too many of them by the end of it. You'd think that there'd be more, but there surprisingly aren't that many rare candies inside this game. All right, and here is the Bright Powder. So, oh, Bright Powder, is that the item that ends up, you know, boosting up electric moves? No, I really wish it was. The Bright Powder lowers the accuracy of your opponent's moves because it's so shiny and distracting that it lowers their accuracy. Yeah, it's an item I'm never going to be using, that's for sure. I mean, I can see where it's useful, but I'd rather have, you know, the items that boost the power. Anyway, let's go up over this way. And we're on the main floor and near the end of the Chargestone Cave. And hello, Mr. Scientist. I'm just gonna go around you with that. And if you connect that right there, we will be right back at the beginning where Professor Juniper and Bianca are. We could get along better if we knew where they were from. We could also get along better if Team Plasma wasn't a thing. Too bad Team Plasma is a thing. Anyway, we have an ace trainer right here, but we also have N. So I'm just going to make sure that all my Pokemon are nice and healed up to deal with N. All right, so the only Pokemon that really took 6 damage was Monty, so we should be fine, but we need to switch the items around because hashtag being level 34, I do not accept. And instead, we will switch it with Anna, so we will give Anna a different item. Get the lucky egg from Monty. Get the mystic water from Anna. Just item shuffling is what we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's kind of boring. I probably should have cut this out, but lucky egg to Anna. Give Monty back his soft sand, so his earthquakes are ridiculous once again. And hashtag will get the EXP share. Hashtag really shouldn't be getting the EXP share. Not in the slightest. But, oh well. So, here's N. Why, yes, I do have a dream. It's to stop idiots like you who think the world needs to be in black and white. We have color, my good man. And it's necessary. And in a moral sense, having everything be black and white is actually a horrible idea. Like, extremely bad, so you kind of need to be stopped. All right, so Team Plasma N sending out his Boldore. Now, one thing you're gonna notice about N is that his team is never consistent, and that is because, you know, he uses Pokemon that are within the area that you can catch. So, for example, he has a Boldore, which you can catch inside this area. And now I have completely ruined its sturdy ability, so prepare to be hit and destroyed. Yes, Pokemon can help understand one another. Now this Boldore needs to die, so then I can understand my Anna better. I probably should have used a special attack, to be quite honest, because Iron Defense is raising up the Boldore's defense, but I wasn't thinking clearly. So, Water Gun. And that takes care of Boldore. Goodbye. And see, Anna would have gained 1,000 experience. Now we've got a Joltik, so why don't we deal with it with Monty? Because, you know, it may be adorable, but it has to go. Go, Monty. Show it why you are fearsome. So, we got Unnerved. Too bad I don't use berries on my team. So, Earthquake. And that takes care of the Joltik. Next up is a Pharaoh Seed. So, let us use Monkey since it's a grass steel, 4 times weak to fire. It's actually rather a big weakness when you think about it. So, Pharaoh Seed, prepare for 4 times weakness to fire. You never even stood a chance. All right, so that takes care of Pharaoh Seed, and the last Pokemon is Clink. And here's me thinking, okay, Clink's a steel type, but I want to give Munch some screen time. What I should have done is I should have gone with Bernie or kept Monkey out, because it's a steel type, and steel's weak to fighting and to fire. Permeates every cell in your body, good to know. Bug Bite. Does nothing. Gear Grind. Does quite a bit. And it is a multiple move. That's not good. Yet I tried to stick this out like an idiot. Maybe they weigh a lot. They don't weigh a lot. And pretty much, this is what's gonna happen until Munch fades. Because I'm an idiot. All right, 2 times. Let us slash it. I mean, slash is a pretty good move. Slash does nothing. I can't do anything to this Clink unless I were to switch out, but I was so stubborn I didn't want to. And as a result, Munch Munch pays the price. I should have switched Munch Munch out. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, Munch Munch. Oh, so close. And there goes Munch Munch. So, since Munch Munch faded, why don't we punch the gears in their faces? Go, Bernie! Punch them. So, it's time for a Vital Throw. Bop. And it was super effective. That takes care of N. Sometimes friends get hurt. You'll have to understand this, N. Probably. Hi, Bianca. Geez, it's almost as if science does that for people, too. Yeah, this kid lived a sheltered life. And Professor Juniper handles this like a responsible adult. You refuse to accept other people's opinions, and that will be your downfall. Yes, that is a smart and an admirable thing. What N is trying to do is being very dumb and being very childish, and apparently he's supposed to be 20. Yeah, apparently N is supposed to be 20, at least according to the Pokemon manga. But welcome to Mistralton City, ladies and gentlemen, the place for the 6th gym, but also some other things. And who are these two? They have important sprites. Oh, thank you. Oh, so you're Professor Juniper's father. You know, now that I think about it, this is the first time we ever see, like, a family member to one of the Pokemon professors, really. Oh, that's a cool little feature. Thank you. Ah, so you're Skyla, the gym leader. Oh, I will be completing your gym in due time, my dear. Bye, Professor Cedric! All right, that sounds fine, actually. But she heads off to Route 7. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mistralton City. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This is Roxas 1359. Next time, I'm going to be heading off to the Celestial Tower.